You know, in the world we're living in today, the old playbooks for leadership, they're just not cutting it anymore. So we're going to dive into something new, a different way of thinking, an integrated paradigm that's not just about getting by, but about truly thriving and making a real, lasting impact. Let's jump right in. So let me just ask you, straight up, if you're an executive, a founder, a leader, look at your current approach. Is it really built for the nonstop pressure and volatility we're all dealing with? I mean, really, do you ever feel that strain? That feeling like you're trying to play a whole new game with the same old outdated rules? And right there, that's the core of it. We're facing what you could call a modern leadership crisis. Think about it. Our world is hyper-connected, right? But for some reason, our leadership models have been left behind. And what does that create? Well, it creates friction, burnout, and just a ton of missed opportunities. Okay, so this is a really big one, a point of friction that so many global leaders completely miss. You've got Western models, right? They're all about the to-do list, the task, the individual win. But then you look at places like the MENA region, and everything is built on a foundation of deep relational trust. It's like trying to put a square peg in a round hole when you force that task-first mindset onto a trust-first culture. It's not just that it doesn't work, it actually breaks things. It destroys engagement and can totally torpedo your best-laid plans before they even get off the ground. So where do we go from here? What's the answer? Well, it's definitely not about picking a side, saying one is right and one is wrong. No, the real magic is in integration. And that's what brings us to this new way of thinking, a new paradigm called Albab. It's a framework specifically designed to bridge these different worlds. This is the Albab Mindful Leadership Program. And what it does is pretty amazing. It's built to bring together the best of both worlds. It takes the sharp, data-driven precision of modern business science, and it blends it with the deep, timeless wisdom you find in contemplative traditions. You can think of it as a whole new operating system for the modern global leader. And the name, Albab, is so important here. It's an Arabic concept, and it translates to people of understanding. Now, this is really the key to the whole thing. It completely reframes what we think of as leadership. It's not just a checklist of skills you need to perform. No, it's about a holistic state of being, one that's defined by real insight, wisdom, and a powerful sense of clarity. Okay, so that sounds great in theory, but how does it actually work in practice? Well, the whole model is built on 3 core pillars, and they're not separate. They're totally interconnected, working together to build a truly complete leader. Let's take a look at what they are. And here it is, the Albab trifecta. It's so clear when you see it laid out like this. First, you have Albateen. This is your inner world. It's all about self-mastery, about being truly present. Then there's Al-Zahar. This is your relational world, how you connect with others through empathy and build trust. And finally, Al-Amal. This is the world of action, where you take your vision and integrity and make things happen. It's that powerful integration of your inner state, your relationships, and your external impact that makes an executive truly effective. Okay, but let's be real. As an executive, you're probably thinking, this sounds nice, but show me the numbers, right? It all has to translate to the bottom line. So let's talk about exactly that, the tangible, measurable business return you get from investing in this kind of leadership. All right, let's just start with a number that's pretty hard to ignore. We're talking about a potential return on investment of almost 1,500%. That's 1,484%. This comes from a major analysis of emotional intelligence training, which is a huge part of this program. This stuff isn't a soft skill anymore. It is a massive financial lever. Want something a little more concrete? Okay, there was a landmark study done at Aetna. What they found was that their mindfulness programs led to an estimated productivity gain of $3,000 per employee per year. Just pause and think about that for a second. What does that number look like when you scale it across your entire organization? And that same study, they broke it down even further. Turns out people in the program gained, on average, 62 minutes of productivity every single week. That's more than an hour of focused work that they clawed back from distraction and noise per person every week. The impact adds up incredibly fast. And look, it's not just about individual productivity. A huge outcome of the Albab model is that it builds a powerful coaching culture inside a company. And as you can see right here, organizations that have that strong coaching culture, well, they are way more likely to see revenue growth that blows their industry average out of the water. The connection to better financial performance it's undeniable. So you might be wondering, who came up with this? Who's the architect behind such a unique, integrated approach? Well, let's spend a moment talking about the founder of the program, Mohammed Hijazi.
Muhammad's own story is really the perfect embodiment of the whole Albab philosophy. I mean, this is someone who started his career with a super analytical foundation in civil engineering, then became a leader in business intelligence, all about the data, the logic. But then he started to integrate the other side. He became a certified professional coach, then a yoga instructor, even a Reiki master. You just don't see that combination very often. It's that rare, powerful blend of hard data and strategy with deep human wisdom.
And that brings us to the end goal, the final and I think most profound outcome of a journey like this. We're moving beyond the quarterly reports, beyond the daily to-do lists, to the one thing that really, truly lasts. We're talking about your legacy. The ancient Greek statesman Pericles said it best. What you leave behind is not what is engraved in stone monuments, but what is woven into the lives of others. It's so true, isn't it? Real legacy isn't about the buildings you build or the products you launch. It's about the people you build up, the impact you have that gets woven into the lives and careers of your team. That's the real measure of a leader. And that right there is the ultimate destination of this program. That whole journey we talked about, from inner mastery to relational trust to purposeful action, it's all designed to lead to one place, you becoming the legacy leader. It's about giving you the tools to think bigger than your own time at the company and to build something that really, truly endures.
So, that leaves us with one last and maybe the most important question. It's a question just for you to think about. When it's all said and done, beyond the job titles, beyond the profits, beyond all the projects, what will your legacy be?